มวยไทยคือชีวิต
With Muay Thai is Life, and we're here with Alex Berrios, who's going to be fighting July 22nd in New York City against Rigel Balsamico. We want to talk a little bit about with Alex today. We just got done training with Raul Llopis, who's a world champion in Muay Thai here in Florida. Alex was good enough to come down here from Tampa. He's from Tampa, Florida, which is about a 4-hour drive from where we're located. And Alex drove down, trained with us, and just to talk to us a little bit about the fight. So, Alex, for people that don't know you or haven't heard of you, and where you fought before, tell us a little bit about your background in the sport of Muay Thai and where you train.
I found Muay Thai as a hobby while I was in school to get a sport in instead of regular team sports, and fell in love with it. I did my first fight about a month after I started training. A while after I started training really hard, and never looked back. I've never gone more than a month without training for some serious Muay Thai. Nowadays, I just graduated college, and I want to make a career out of this. Not necessarily as the primary job, but to kind of it feeds my soul. So I don't think I could live without challenging myself, putting myself in the ring, and making something more out of my life than just sitting at a desk for the rest of my life. Muay Thai has taken me to many different places, met a lot of really cool people, and I just will give everything I have into it because it's given so much to me.
So where are you currently training right now? Yeah, you're training out of Tampa.
Yep. Our gym is called Kanomtom Muay Thai. It's a little hard for people to pronounce, so usually we just refer to it as Tampa Muay Thai. That'll get you to our website, and we usually just call our team the Kanomtom team. And we also have a location in Bangkok, which I've been to, and it's a really good school over there, and really good school here. It's very authentic Muay Thai. I mean, you could get off. You can come straight from Bangkok to our gym and just fit right in, almost as if you didn't leave. That's the kind of training that we have. It's a great school. It's big, and we have several rings. We have great trainers that are very in tune with Muay Thai. We have trainers that go back and forth to Thailand, and so, of course, I've been to Thailand several times and try to contribute to that too.
So basically, you have about what, 3 pro fights or 4 pro fights? 6 pro fights so far. You've been a little bit, out of it for about a year now.
Yeah, I haven't fought since last August.
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about the layoff in time and how it's going to feel going back into the ring with Rigel on July 22nd and Friday Night Fights, which is going to be Friday Night Fights is going to be in New York on July 22nd. One of the longest running promotions in New York City. So Alex is going to be fighting Rigel out there. So talk to us a little bit about that layoff, how it's kind of affected your training, and what kind of training you're going into this fight, how you can approach this fight.
The layoff doesn't affect me much at all because the last few fights I've had have been after long layoffs, and after going to Thailand and training really hard with some good trainers, I have a lot of confidence in the training aspect of it. Getting mentally prepared for a fight has come a little second nature from competing since I was a little kid. Just being in front of people is not a problem. After a long absence, as long as I keep my training up, I really have no problem getting into the ring again. It's all about just the preparation for it, and if you prepare for it, it doesn't matter if you fight every other month or every other year, you'll still be ready for it. Like I said, most of my fights in the last couple of years have been kind of sporadic, and now that I'm out of school and I have a lot more consistency in my schedule, I can start to fight more often, and this fight is hopefully the beginning of something, new chapter in Muay Thai for me.
Great. I mean, another thing that I wanted to ask you is, you were recently actually placed in as one of the top 10 Muay Thai fighters in the U.S. by Muay Thai Authority. I mean, I know they that you're not. I know they took you off the list because of inactivity, but when you first saw the list, I mean, did you know about it, or I mean, how did you feel when they named you as one of the top guys?
It's kind of interesting. I walk into the gym one day and my friends at the gym say, "Hey, you know, you were listed on a website," and I've been introduced, you know, through Facebook as several people that represent, you know, different Muay Thai associations or magazines and websites, and it was kind of funny because you know, I wasn't notified of it prior, but you know, it's great. It was kind of fun, and I didn't know that I was in that kind of consideration because I fight sporadically. I don't think that my name has been out there, so hopefully it started with this in New York. I hope to attract the attention of many promoters, and you know, hopefully garner more attention and more recognition, and you know, bring some more attention to the sport and to my trainers and all that.
And I want to talk to you a little bit about, you mentioned to me earlier when we were training that it's actually going to be your first fight up in New York. And also, you're going to be fighting a Rigel Balsamico out of Cool Hearts Muay Thai in Philadelphia. He's a guy who's been around the game for quite a while. You know, how do you feel? Have you seen him fight? What do you think about him? What do you see as your maybe advantages or disadvantages during the fight? And just talk to us a little bit about that. You know, your outlook on the fight, and then you know how it feels to go and compete in New York.
Well, one thing I have to say about this is that no matter who you fight, you have to be 100% ready, because it doesn't matter if the person is the best person you've ever fought or the worst person you ever fought. They can always beat you if you don't bring your game 100%. And you know, he's just another person that wants to fight me, and I've seen one video of him, and he's really good, and I think that will give a good show. I fought other people that, like in the list that I was included in, I fought 2 other people on that list, and you know, I think that if I can fight anyone on that list, I can fight anyone else that appears, you know, until the day that I can't move my arms. You know, I'll be happy to step in the ring with anyone that is willing to get in.
And one last thing, I mean, Muay Thai, you know, we feel at Muay Thai is Life, we've been trying to promote the sport, and there's a lot of other great websites, you know, such as Muay Thai Authority that we mentioned before, that also is helping to promote the sport big time, more on the West Coast, we're more on the East Coast, I guess. And I mean, Muay Thai's really been growing, and especially, you know, coming out with lists of the top guys. You know, we have big names coming in from Thailand now. You know, have you felt any pressure of basically, you know, I know like here in Florida we have a lot more of an MMA scene, and you know, does it feel hard that, you know, you're representing kind of like the Florida Muay Thai scene that's in a lot of ways it's kind of growing more, but how do you feel about Muay Thai in the U.S. as a whole and basically the scene down here?
Yeah, so you know, MMA really has overshadowed Muay Thai and kind of pushed it to a margin where it's just a toolkit for an MMA fighter, instead of you know, a fighting art that stands on its own. And I want to be a part of the group of people that will make it and establish it here in the States, just like they have it in Canada and, you know, in Europe and in Thailand, of course. I think that it's been hard for me to find fights just because, you know, for instance, it's not like there's a NBA draft for Muay Thai fighters, you know. It's really hard to get your name out there, but I think that you just got to stick with it and just, you know, keep on fighting, keep on, you know, pushing it, and it'll come. And I think if more people start to realize how much more exciting MMA is than what they previously think about it, you know, yeah, about Muay Thai. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Well, most people think that when people stand toe to toe in an MMA match and they do Muay Thai with each other, they get really excited about it, and they really don't even know that Muay Thai is behind all of that. So yeah, I want to take it out of a niche and make it something, be a part of the people that kind of make it blossom into a full-fledged, recognized sport here in the States.
Well, I mean, definitely, you know, we wish you a lot of success in your fight. You're a hometown Florida guy, which Muay Thai is Life. We're based here in Florida, and Alex is a guy that we've been training with for quite some time now. Saw him come up as an amateur, and now, you know, he's kind of one of our guys, one of a friend of ours that has always been has kind of excelled in the sport. So we really wish you well up in New York. Thanks for coming down. Thanks for speaking with us at Muay Thai is Life, and you know, good luck up there, man. Have a good time.
Thank you, man.